Hello, everyone. Well, we've got something a little bit unusual to talk about in your Friday forecast presented by Madison Gas and Electric. All of southern Wisconsin under an air quality alert through this evening. And we're getting this air quality alert because of smoke. And it's not from wildfires in Wisconsin or even Minnesota, but wildfires all the way up in Canada. But they're pretty bad wildfires. And because we're going to have gusty winds out of the northwest today, some of that smoke is going to drift over us. So we're not talking about the skies being blacked out because of smoke and not an overwhelming odor of smoke, but skies are probably going to look a little bit hazy today, and there might be a slight odor of smoke in the air from wildfires all the way up in Canada. Now, most folks, besides smelling a little bit of smoke and seeing a little bit of haze in the sky, are not going to be impacted by these levels of smoke. Again, they're not high levels of smoke, but it is worth mentioning, and this is why the air quality alert is being issued. We're talking about unhealthy levels of smoke for sensitive groups. So if you have heart or lung conditions, it's okay to go outside. I want to stress that. It's not a day where you have to remain indoors. But it is recommended that you not spend a lot of time outside. Don't overexert yourself if you have heart or lung conditions. Nothing to worry about if you do not have heart or lung conditions, though. And then it's just briefly where the smoke is going to be over us. A brief period where we're going to be dealing with the smoke today through the evening hours, but then some cleaner air is going to come in and the smoke is going to move on out. There's also a small rain chance to talk about. Now, the best chance of rain is early this morning and in the southeastern part of the area. Milwaukee, Racine, Kenosha, you have the best chance of encountering some rain for the morning commute. The cold front is clear of us, but just close enough where there's still going to be some isolated showers. I'll still mention a chance for everyone in southern Wisconsin, but best chance in the southeastern part of the area. Now, I wish I could just completely take the rain chance out, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be on the safe side and leave in a small chance of rain. I do want to stress small for the rest of the day today. Now, it could very well be, most likely, I would say, that all we're going to see is some additional cloud cover throughout the day because we're going to see a little wave of low pressure work over us. Probably all what this wave of low pressure is going to do is just keep the cloud cover around, but there is an outside chance it could still generate a couple of showers. This model says no, we'll stay dry. That is a possibility, but I want to mention the chance of rain even late morning through the afternoon for some stray showers to still pop up. But the bigger story today is going to be how chilly it is. Because look at 2 o'clock. These are high temperatures today. And we are talking about a lot of us only seeing highs. Upper 50s, low 60s, mid 60s. Also, something else is kind of interesting today. Unlike what's usual for this time of year, notice that the warmest temperatures are actually going to be next to the lake. Because of winds out of the northwest, we're getting colder air coming in from the northwest. So the coldest temperatures are going to be to the northwest, and the warmest temperatures are going to be to the south and east. Now, for everyone, it is going to be breezy, especially during the afternoon. Gusts around 25 miles per hour, so it's not even going to be feeling this warm. We're talking about feels like temperatures about 5 degrees cooler than this. So that's what you need to be prepared for this afternoon. Remember, we should be averaging low 70s this time of year, so this is not exactly what we want to be seeing. Notice 5 o'clock, probably going to have partly cloudy skies. I'll still mention an outside chance for a couple of showers, but I do think this little wave of low pressure is going to be clear of us by 8 o'clock this evening. So by 8 o'clock this evening, chance of rain going away. So looking good for Friday evening plans. So how cold is it going to get tonight? Well, these are below normal temperatures as well, so we should be averaging the upper 40s. Instead, the upper 40s are probably going to be right next to the lake, and most of us are going to reach the low to mid 40s. So partly cloudy skies early night, but then eventually skies will become clear. And there's still going to be a light breeze around, winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, so continuing to deal with a wind chill factor. Gotta say, still feeling about 5 degrees colder than this. So where we reach the low 40s, actually feeling, I think briefly, late tonight, early tomorrow morning, like the upper 30s. But the good news is, jackets, especially if you're going to be out early tomorrow morning, but this is better. Look at the afternoon tomorrow. It's kind of back to typical. Notice that it's no longer the warmest temperatures right next to the lake. It's back to the coolest temperatures being right next to the lake, but improvement here as well. We're talking about low to mid 60s for highs right next to the lake, but most of us, yeah, we're talking about upper 60s, low 70s, maybe in a couple spots in the western part of the area, getting into the mid 70s. Sunny skies throughout the day. Still gonna be breezy, but not as breezy as today. We'll say gusts around 20 miles per hour, looks like, versus 25 miles per hour for today. Saturday night, clear skies, no chance of rain, and notice back to normal low temperatures. Most of us cooling down into the upper 40s, low 50s right next to the lake, and no more wind chill factor. There's not going to be much wind Saturday night, just 5 to 10 miles per hour. And Sunday, it looks like we're actually going to have slightly above normal temperatures. Just a light breeze, gusts around 15 miles per hour. I think we'll start the day. Sunny skies will become partly cloudy, but no chance of rain. And look at high temperatures. Mid to upper 70s will be common. Low 70s right next to the lake.